Good day everyone, we are the group 2 and today we'll be discuss the cultural and global issues affecting communication under the subject purposive communication. So in this presentation, we'll talk about how culture shapes the way people communicate, why it's important to understand cultural differences, and how globalization affects communication across the world. So let's start with understanding what culture really is. So first, what is culture? So culture is the way of life of a group of people. It's everything that defines who we are as a society. So such as our language, our beliefs, values, traditions, food, clothing, and behavior. Like for example, Filipinos shows respect by saying po and opo, eating together during the fiestas, and valuing bayanihan or helping each other. All of these represent our culture. They show how we live, act, and interact with others every day. So now, why do we have a culture? So culture helps us live together peacefully and build unity among people. It also guides the way we think, act, and communicate. Like for example, some cultures are direct when talking, while others like Filipinos are more polite and careful with words. So culture also gives us identity and belonging. So it helps us know who we are and where we come from. Without culture, people would have no shared values or connection with one another. Now, what makes culture unique? So every culture in the world is unique because it has its own traditions, values, and practices. Like for example, Filipinos celebrate on dusk to honor the dead, while Americans have Thanksgiving. So these differences show the history and experiences of each group of people. So culture cannot be exactly copied. Even if two countries share similar practices, they still grow differently in every community. So that's why no two cultures are completely the same. And that's what makes the world so diverse and interesting.
So, good day everyone. My name is Bea Jaira Ardianzon. My topic is cultural differences and identity. So, this topic is naa siya'y 5 ka-identity. First is group membership, racial and ethnic identity, religious identity, socio-economic identity, and national identity. Tanan culture is lahi-lahi and naay own traditions and values. It shows people's history and dili siya makapi exactly tungod kay it grows differently sa ilang lugar. Our identity comes from things like gender, age, religion, race, and nationality. This affect kung unsa nato paglantaw ang kalibutan. Second is ethnocentrism and cultural relativism. Ethnocentrism is viewing one's culture as superior. Example is thinking one language or tradition is better than others. Second is cultural relativism, so understanding other cultures in their context. Example is respecting different wedding costumes or food practices. Ethnocentrism ay thinking nga ang imong culture is mas better kaysa sa uban. While ang cultural relativism means respecting other cultures and trying to understand them.
So next we have the stereotypes and prejudice. So stereotypes means that a mental images the positive or negative. So like for example, Asians are good at math. It is not always true, right? So it is called stereotypes. Next is the prejudice. So prejudice is an unfair judgment towards groups or people. Like for example, a discrimination against people based on skin color or religion. Globalization and communication. So globalization connects people worldwide but also creates challenges. So challenges, there is a positive and negative. So the positive here is a faster communication, intercultural exchange, and cultural awareness. And then the negative here is the miscommunication, the loss of cultural identity, and the conflicts. Like for example, online meetings with different nationalities may face language barriers. Next is how to improve intercultural communication. First, we have practice open-mindedness. Second, avoid stereotypes and prejudice. Third, learn basic greetings or gestures in other cultures. Fourth, respect differences in traditions, values, and beliefs. And the last one is to use clear and simple language in cross-cultural interactions. So in conclusion, cultural and global issues greatly affect communication, but by learning to respect differences and practicing open-mindedness, we can overcome barriers and build stronger connections with people from around the world. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.